So we're getting ready to leave for the Trolltunga hike. This dude's got a Snickers bar.
Yeah, the breakfast of champions.
He basically is like that car in Back to the Future 2 that just like runs on your trash.
I have water.
Unfortunately, our new friend Solomon is Solomon. Soleiman. He's got Martha and Frederick's tent, and they can't get a hold of him now. The bus leaves in, I think, like 20 minutes. So our drunken sailor friend is...
Which we love, by the way.
He's awesome. We actually hate him a little bit because he's super beautiful and super charming. But he's got the tent. We can't get a hold of him, so there might be even more improvising than what was already done to pull this trip together. We're almost up to the trailhead to the Trolltunga hike. It was 6 kilometers from the first parking space, which is a little bit crazy. But anyway, I think beyond this, we have maybe 3 or 4 hours once we finally reach the trailhead. The scenery here in Norway so far has been something I won't soon forget. I really enjoy the mountains and the nature here, and if you are a nature lover, this is a place for you, really. So I am 2 kilometers in from the trailhead now. I kind of poo-pooed this a little bit because I knew how many people actually did it, and despite the really cool picture just out of frame, there's like 100 people in line. But our new friends wanted to do it, and that was enough to get us to kind of over the edge to go for it. And I think it's worth it to hang out with them and spend a little more time with them. They're really super people. So we're at Trolltunga now, and I have to admit, it definitely is a very touristy place. There's quite a few people up here, really early in the morning.
Stupid people also.
Yeah, there's some stupid people, huh? But people doing some risky things. But you know, the illusion that you get from the people's Instagram photos of Trolltunga is that they're alone in the wilderness, and that is definitely not the case. There are lots of people up here. I gotta say, this was actually one of the longest days hiking that I've had, and well, today will be the longest day. I think we'll have about 30 kilometers to cover today, and we have to do it by 4 noon.
Shit, yeah. We have to be there till when does the bus leave?
12:30 the bus leaves, so 12:15. Yeah, we need to be there by 12:15, and we got to cover 30 kilometers.
We better go then, huh?
So, oh well, we don't have 30 more to go, but we don't have 30 more to go. We have 25 more to go.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try to get a bus ride or to hitchhike back down to the bus stop, because there's about 6 kilometers where you're literally just walking on the road up to the trailhead. And I didn't know that before we left here. I would have tried to arrange something different. Remember what I was saying about there, not being alone in this picturesque place? There you go. I do have to say it was a pretty hard hoof up here, so props to them for bringing a guitar and a cajon. That's for sure was a pain in the ass. Wow, yeah, that was really, really hard, and man, humbling for me because I don't know, just reminds me that I'm 40. I gotta think a little bit more to reflect about Trolltunga. Like, really, it was cool to see, and if you're gonna stay for multiple days hiking in the backcountry there, I think the initial climb is worth it, but to go up there and take your Instagram selfie with a band playing and a drum circle, and so many people were coming up when we were coming down, it literally looked like the Exodus out of Egypt. I'm not 100% sure that I can recommend it. The scenery is stunning. It really is. But there's lots of stunning scenery all over the world. There's really just no reason. There's no reason to subject yourself to this unless you just really, really want that selfie. Otherwise, I would suggest a different hike, I think. I'm gonna check out. Greg, how you feeling, man?
I want to die. Can I die now?
How are your feet?
I don't know. I haven't looked yet. I don't want to.
Are you afraid to look?
Yeah,
It's just gonna be,
I'm not going to look till we get to the next, like until we get to Oslo. I'm not
it's
going
gonna
to
be
look.
bloody stumps.
Pretty much.
God.